Hey guys, this is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware, reporting from Strat Central, and we're going to have a baseball game on for you this evening. We're playing the 1957 Milwaukee Braves, and they are traveling to Crosley Field where they're going to take on the Cincinnati Reds. Let's go ahead and go through our starting lineups, and then we will play some baseballs for the visiting Milwaukee Braves. Batting first, center fielder Bill Bruton. Batting second, Red Shane Dean at second base. Hot corner man Eddie Matthews batting third. Cleanup for the Braves, Hank Aaron, right field. Batting fifth, left fielder Wes Covington. Batting sixth, first baseman Frank Torrey. Johnny Logan, shortstop, batting seventh. Del Crandall, catcher, batting eighth. And pitching and batting ninth for the Braves this evening is going to be Warren Spahn. Spawn insane and pray for rain! For the home team, Cincinnati Reds, Johnny Temple, second baseman, batting first. Don Hoke, third baseman, batting second. Frank Robinson, left field, he'll bat third. A young Frank Robinson. George Crowe, first base, he'll be batting cleanup. Center fielder Gus Bell bats fifth. Ed Bailey, catcher, bats sixth. Right fielder Wally Post in the seventh slot. Roy McMillan, shortstop, batting eighth. And starting for the Reds, batting ninth is going to be starting pitcher Brooks Lawrence. So let us go ahead and see if we can't play some baseballs. Here we go, top of the first. Lawrence is set. Reds in 1957 finished fourth in the National League at 80-74. The Braves, of course, went on to be World Series champions. They finished first in the National League. 95-59 was their record. So let us see what we can do here. Bill Bruton set the lead off for the Braves. Brooks Lawrence looks in, gets the signs. Here's the pitch. 5-7, and that's a strikeout. Swinging at the knee cheese. Right from the word jump, Bruton is out number one. Red Shane Dean, second baseman, stands in. Lawrence is set. Here comes the delivery. 1-10. Hard liner up the middle. Diving catch by Johnny Temple. Shows his range on that play. That is 2 outs. Eddie Matthews, third baseman. Brooks Lawrence is set, looks in. Here comes the pitch, 3-8. And that's going to be a walk. So Matthews keeps the inning alive for the Milwaukee Ball Club. Fred Haney is happy with that result. Hank Aaron now comes to the plate with a chance to get some runs on the board, perhaps. Lawrence with a pitch, 3-10, hard grounder back to the box. Lawrence snags it, fires it over to George Crowe for out number 3. And the Braves do not plate any runs. We're going to go to the bottom of the first inning. It is August 31st, 2021. Hope you all are having a wonderful week. Our thoughts and prayers, our T's and P's go out to those who were affected by Hurricane Ida over the weekend. We're all thinking of you. We're all kind of in this together, know what I mean? Alrighty. Warren Spahn is set to go. And he will face Johnny Temple, Don Hoke, and Frank Robinson here in the bottom of the first inning. Spahn is set, gets his warm-ups with Del Crandall. Temple stands in, warm-up slice. Spahn with the delivery, 6-9, and a strikeout for Spahn right from the word jump, stating his presence early. Don Hoke, who will be traded to the Pirates in a couple of years, part of that miraculous 1960 season. Warren Spahn with the pitch to the third baseman, 2-6, and Hoke sits on a slider in the dirt, takes the walk. So that's 1 out, 1 on. Frank Robinson comes to the plate. Similar situation as Hank Aaron was. Robinson in. Spahn with the pitch. 1-9. It's a long fly ball. It is back. It is going. It is gone. Out of here, out of Crosley, into the cheap seats. And that is a home run, 2-run shot for Frank Robinson and the Reds with an early 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first with 1 out. George Crowe comes up to the plate, 271 batter in 1957. Spahn is set with the pitch, 5-5, strikes him out. What good are 2 strikeouts if you've given up 2 runs? Come on, Braves. Gus Bell, center fielder, at the plate, .292 batter for the season, 13 homers. Spahn, 2-5, and that is a single for Gus Bell to extend the inning. Ed Bailey comes up, .261 batting catcher with 20 homers. Warren Spahn, .269 ERA, 21-11. Struck out 111 in 35 starts. 6-8 the pitch and issues a walk. And Spahn in trouble early here. The Reds, not the greatest team of all time, but they could be explosive, and so far so good. Wally Post comes, his 2-column looks great. Spahn with the pitch. 3-9, and strikeout number 3 of the first inning. However, the Reds do plate 2 runs. 2-0 is your score. We go to the top of the second. Come here, Warren. You don't want to be on that mound anymore. Alrighty, here we go. Top of the second inning. Brooks Lawrence in warming up with Ed Bailey. And he will face 5, 6, 7 Wes Covington, Frank Torrey, and Johnny Logan in this inning. Covington is set. .284 batter in 1957. Lawrence, a .352 pitcher, 16-13. His win-loss record in 32 starts, struck out 121 in 250 innings. Here comes the pitch from Lawrence, 6-7, and that's going to be a base hit up the middle for Wes Covington. So the Braves, not having a problem getting on base, just need to find a way to get around. Frank Torrey is set. He was a .272 batter as a first baseman for the Braves. Here's the pitch from Brooks Lawrence, 6-11. Hard grounder hit to first. No time to stop Covington going to second. It's going to be a 3-1 play to get Torrey, forcing him at first. So that is 1 away. Advances Covington to second. Not a threat to steal. Johnny Logan, .273 batter. He's going to swing away. He's got the green light to go. Lawrence with the pitch, 6-7, and that's going to be a base hit for Johnny Logan into shallow left, relayed in quickly, and that's going to hold Covington at third. Men at the corner is 1 away for Brooks Lawrence. Del Crandall comes to the plate. The infield is at double play depth. They're hoping to make something happen here. Crandall takes the pitch from Lawrence, 1-8, pops it up in the center of the infield. Easy play there by Johnny Temple for out number 2. Kind of what the Reds wanted to happen, and that's going to bring Warren Spahn to the plate. Brooks Lawrence is set. Pitches to his nemesis for the game. 5-7, strikes him out. Second of the game for Lawrence. That'll be out number 3 here in the top of the second inning. We go to the bottom of the bracket, and 2-0 is your score. Cincinnati in front of the Braves for the moment. Get back up there. Come here. I said get back up there. Thank you. Warren Spahn coming out to get his warm-up pitches in with Del Crandall. And he will face Roy McMillan, Brooks Lawrence, and back to the top for Johnny Temple in this inning. All right, we are set to go. And we are praying for rain. Warren Spahn facing McMillan, a .272 batter. Here comes the pitch. 4-9. Hard grounder chopped to second base. Red Shane Dean on the run, moving towards first. Fires over to Torrey for out number 1. And that's going to bring up Brooks Lawrence. Here comes the pitch from Spahn. 1-4, and strikes him out. Strikeout number 4 for Warren Spahn. Let's see if he can work a win to go with this mounting strikeout total. 2 outs. Johnny Temple struck out his last time up. 2-0. Bottom of the second. Spahn with the pitch. 4-11. Fly ball to right field. That is being chased out there by Hank Aaron. And he's going to get underneath that and make the catch easily. Out number 3. 2-0 after 2. We go to the top of the third. This game is brought to you, not sponsored in any way, by strat-o-matic, the makers of this fine game as well as others: basketball, baseball, football, hockey, board games, PC offerings. They have some online things going as well, card readers, stuff like that. If you want to know more, please check them out at www.strat-o-matic.com. That's www.strat-o-matic.com. Here we go to the top of the third. Brooks Lawrence coming out, set to face top of the order for the Braves. Bill Bruton is going to be leading off. 278 battery, struck out his first time up. Lawrence with the pitch. 1-4, pop out to second base. Easy play there by Johnny Temple. One-off games, we ignore injuries. That is one away. Red Shane Dean, second baseman. Brooks Lawrence is set. I dropped my D20. I have a backup. It's early in the game to have to go chasing it. Shane Dean lined to Johnny Temple last time. Lawrence is set. The delivery 2-8, pops it up center of the infield. Temple underneath it, being called off by McMillan. McMillan makes the catch for out number 2. And Eddie Matthews comes up to the plate. Here we go. Lawrence with the pitch. Matthews walked his last time up. 6-8, pops it up the infield. And Temple gets underneath this one. And Lawrence inducing the weak fly balls. 1-2-3, go the Braves in the third. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. 2-0 is your score. And Warren Spahn is going to face the heart of the Reds order in Don Hoke, Frank Robinson, and George Crowe in this inning. Gus Bell and Ed Bailey are in the order should it come to their place. Don Hoke set the lead off. Drew a walk and scored a run his last time up. Spahn is set. Here comes the pitch. 6-8, and that is going to be a walk. Hoke's second free pass of the game. Frank Robinson comes up to the plate. He is set to go. Spahn not wanting to repeat the home run he hit his last time up. 1-8, and that's a single for Robinson. Hoke is going to be sent to third, and he's going to get thrown out. Going to get gunned down by right fielder Hank Aaron. Gets a great throw in there. Warren Spahn now set to pitch to George Crowe. He struck him out the last time he was up. Foul ball, roll 'em all. George Crowe. Here's the pitch. The 0-1. 1-9 fly ball to center field. This one is tracked by Bill Bruton. Catches it. Out number 2. Reds trying to make something happen to get another insurance run. Great play by Hank Aaron. Runner on first and Frank Robinson. 2-0 score, bottom of the third. 2 outs. Gus Bell facing Warren Spahn. Bell singled his last time up. 4-9 hard ground ball hit to second base. Red Shane Dean gets it, gloves it, fires it over to Torre for out number 3. No runs plated by the Reds in the third. We go to the fourth inning. 2-0 your score, as I mentioned, here at Crosley Field, a.k.a. Strat Central. Alrighty. Itchy. One moment. Let's deal with the itchy. Alrighty. Brooks Lawrence pitching a pretty okay game. And he will face Aaron, Covington, and Torre in this inning. Slouches they be not. Hank Aaron is set. Grounded back to Lawrence his first time up. Lawrence gets the signs from Bailey. Here's the pitch. 1-6. That is a base hit for Aaron to open up the top of the fourth. Wes Covington now coming in. Stands in. Aaron on first. Lawrence gives him a look to keep him honest. No threat to steal. Here comes the pitch to Covington. 5-12. Fly ball to right field. This one is back. Wally post near the foul line. Standing. Makes the catch, fires it in quickly. Covington retires back to first base. That is out number 1. In the top of the fourth inning, Frank Torre comes to the plate. Torre grounded to first his last time up. 1-6. A pitch, hard grounder hit to third base. That one's fielded by Don Hoke. Gets it. Sorry, Dink. and he is able to get that to second to Johnny Temple to force Aaron. No time to go to first. So Torre is going to reach on a fielder's choice. It's 2 outs. And brings up shortstop Johnny Logan, who singled his last time up. Brooks Lawrence gives a glance over to Torre, who's even less of a threat to steal. Fat slab of first baseman be he. He gets the signs from Bailey. Looks into Logan standing in. Here's the pitch. Logan singled his last time up. 2-7 and gets him swinging at a back foot slider. Strikeout number 3 for Lawrence. Ends the inning. No runs plated by the Braves here through 4 on their end of the scoreboard. We go to the bottom of that inning. And Warren Spahn seems to have settled down after batters 2 and 3 of the ball game. He has struck out 4 so far. And now in this inning he is going to face bottom of the order-ish, Ed Bailey, Wally Post, and Roy McMillan for the Reds. Alright, Ed Bailey is up, drew a walk his last time up with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Spahn is set. Here comes the pitch. 2-6. And that's a hard ground ball hit to first base. Frank Torre is there. Hit right to him. Easily able to beat Bailey there for the force. Unassisted play at first for out number 1. It's going to bring in Wally Post, right fielder. Haven't done it yet. Spahn is set. Looking to keep Post from getting a base hit. Struck him out the last time up. The pitch, 6-7. Low on the split. Hard liner up the middle. Diving catch by Red Shane Dean. Saved the base hit. That is out number 2. And Warren Spahn definitely doing the work out there, except for giving up the 2 runs in the first inning. Wish he could have those back. Roy McMillan grounded to second his last time up. Spahn with the pitch. 4-7. Hard ground ball hit to second base. Shane Dean is there, and he is able to scoop it up, fire it on over to Frank Torre for out number 3, and Spahn retires the Reds in order in the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 remains your score at Crosley Field, and we go to the top of the 5th inning. Bottom of the order due up for the Braves, and Del Crandall, Warren Spahn, then back to the top for Bill Bruton. That is who Brooks Lawrence will be facing in this inning. So Del Crandall comes in, stands in, takes a few warm-up slices. Lawrence is set and gets the call from Bailey. Crandall popped up to second his last time up. Here comes the pitch, 3-6, and that's going to be a hard liner down the third baseline. Diving catch by Don Hoke. Saved the base hit. That is out number 1. Standing in now, Warren Spahn struck out his last time up. Lawrence with the pitch, 3-10, and gets him to do it again. Strikeout number 4. That is 2 away. We go back to the top of the order. Bill Bruton, center fielder, struck out and popped out. Lawrence is set, looking to get through the 5th. 1-7, and that's going to be a hit into the gap. Bruton rounding first. He'll be into second with a stand-up double. Braves have business here. 2 outs, top of the 5th, 2-0 Reds. Red Shane Dean stands in, 309 batter. He's lined out and popped out. Lawrence is set. Here comes the pitch, 2-5. That's a base hit for Shane Dean. Bruton able to get to third, but no further. So men at the corners with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. Brooks Lawrence looking to pitch to Eddie Matthews. You can't put him anywhere because Hank Aaron is next in the order. He's got to pitch carefully. Here comes the pitch to Matthews, who is 0 for 1 with a walk. 1-6, and that is going to be a single, and that is going to score Bill Bruton. Send Shane Dean to third. RBI single, Eddie Matthews. 2-1 ball game. Hank Aaron coming to the plate. Brooks Lawrence. The Reds don't have much of a bullpen. No reason to yank Lawrence now. There's nowhere to go. He is what they have. Hank Aaron. Here is the pitch. 1 for 2 Aaron is. 4-9. And that's going to be a base hit. And that is going to score Shane Dean and send Matthews to third. 2-2 your score. RBI single for Hank Aaron. 2 runs in the top of the 5th with 2 outs. 4 hits consecutively given up by Brooks Lawrence. Wes Covington comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Lawrence trying desperately to get out of this inning. 2-7. Hard grounder hit to third. That one right at Don Hoke. Fires it on over to George Crowe for out number 3. However, the Braves have tied the score at 2. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Big inning for the Braves. That's what they needed. Now it's all even. Here at Crosley Field, Warren Spahn comes out with renewed vim and vigor, as it were, to pitch the bottom of the 5th. He will face Brooks Lawrence. As I said, Reds don't have anywhere to go. They did not have a lot of pitching depth. That was their shortcoming in 1957. Brooks Lawrence, Johnny Temple, and Don Hoke off the top of the order to follow him. Spahn is set. He struck Lawrence out his last time up. Here comes the pitch. 1-7, and does so again. No reason to expect any different. Spahn's 5th of the outing. Johnny Temple now comes to the plate. Second baseman for the Reds. Struck out, flown to right. Warren Spahn is set to go. Here comes the delivery, and that's going to be a 5-6. A fly ball to center field. Bill Bruton coasts underneath it. Drifting towards right, calls off Aaron and makes the catch. Second out. Don Hoke, third baseman, comes to the plate. He has drawn 2 walks, scored a run, was thrown out trying to stretch a 1-base advance on a single going to third his last time up. Here comes the pitch from Spahn. 3-9, and that is a fly ball to center field, hit right at Bruton. Takes a step back, a step up, couple of steps to the right, makes the catch, and 1-2-3 go the Reds yet again. 2-2 remains your score. We go to the top of the 6th inning. We have a good crowd here at Crosley Field. 23,456 reported at the gate. Brooks Lawrence coming out to pitch the 6th inning. Yeah, it's numbers out my butt, whatever. Frank Torre he will face. Johnny Logan and Del Crandall to follow. Lawrence set. 0 for 2 Frank Torre. Grounded to first and reached on a fielder's choice. Lawrence, after giving up 2 in the last inning, is hoping to stretch this outing a little bit. 3-5. Fly ball to center field. That one is hit. Gus Bell on his horse racing towards the infield. Makes the catch. Tumbles and rolls forward and comes to his feet. That's out number 1. And that's going to bring us Johnny Logan, the shortstop. That ball almost dropped in there for a single, but Gus Bell made a great play. Logan is set. He's 1 for 2, single and a strikeout. Lawrence with the pitch, 2-6. Hard grounder hit too short. McMillan's glove is all over it. Frozen rope throw over to George Crowe to beat Logan there. That's out number 2. Had that one on a rope indeed. Del Crandall, the catcher. He is 0 for 2, popped and lined out. Brooks Lawrence would like to get to the 6th. Here comes the pitch, 6-10. Hard grounder hit to McMillan. And he is able to glove it, gets it over to Crowe for out number 3. Braves plate no runs, top of the 6th inning. We go to the bottom of that bracket. And Warren Spahn is coming in. Warren Spahn. He will face Frank Robinson, George Crowe, Gus Bell. If there was a heart to this order for the Cincinnati Reds, that would be it. Frank Robinson is set. Takes a couple of warm-up slices from the left side of home plate. He struck out. He's hit a 2-run homer back in the 1st with 1 out, and he has singled. Robinson, 2 for 2 on Spahn. Here's the pitch, 5-5, and Spahn catches him swinging. 6th whiff for Spahn in this game. George Crowe comes up 1 out. He has struck out and flown to center. Here's the pitch from Spahn, 2-7, high on the split, fly ball. This one is back. It is going, home run Cincinnati. And George Crowe puts the Reds back out front by a score of 3-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's going to bring us to Gus Bell, center fielder. He's 1 for 2, singled and grounded to second. .292 batting center fielder Warren Spahn trying to get the Braves back to the plate. 3-9 fly ball to center field. This one is deep. Bill Bruton on his horse headed for the wall. Wes Covington converging. Bruton makes the catch. Bounces off the wall, relays the ball back in. That is out number 2. Ed Bailey comes to the plate to catcher. Warren Spahn is set. Bailey has walked and grounded to first. Spahn with the pitch. That is a 6-3 hard grounder back to the box. That is a cocked D20. 16. Sorry about that. He fields the ball. He gets it over to Frank Torre. No problem. 1-3 ground ball for out number 3, but the Reds have taken the lead as we go to the 7th inning. Your score is 3-2 at Crosley Field. Cincinnati over Milwaukee. It's not too bad. Just looked at the time. I'm happy with that. Alrighty, here we go. Brooks Lawrence. He'll start the 7th inning. No reason why not. He's got 7 for a point of for a fatigue, point of weakness, and he is going to face Warren Spahn is going to bat, and then back to the top for Bill Bruton and Red Shane Dean. So the pitchers are going deep into this game. Here comes the pitch from Lawrence. Spahn struck out twice, 2-8, and this at bat no exception. Lawrence is 5th, 3 at the hands of Warren Spahn. Bill Bruton is now up. He has doubled scored a run. 1 for 3 so far in this game. 1 out. Top of the 7th. Here's the pitch from Brooks Lawrence. Foul ball. Roll 'em all. 2-6. And that's a strikeout for Lawrence. Second time he's gotten Bruton. 6th for Lawrence in this game. That is out number 2. And we move to Red Shane Dean. Let's move you back there. You're not straight. That's better. OCD. Yeah, you know me. Shane Dean, here we go. The pitch from Lawrence, 3-10, and that is a 2-out single to extend the inning for Red Shane Dean. He is 2 for 4 now in the game. Brings up Eddie Matthews. He is 1 for 2 with an RBI, single, and a walk. Lawrence looking to get the Reds back to the plate, or the bat out of the hands of the Braves more than anything else. Hard ground ball back up to the box. Lawrence bats it down, picks it up, gets it over to George Crowe as Matthews trying to leg out the infield single, misses it by a step. And that's going to be 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. And the thing I've been forgetting to do that I always forget to do. Goodness. Did this the last game, but that's okay. We're going to, what are we looking for? That. Totally forgot to adjust this as we went, as others have requested this, and I try to do this, and I always forget to do this. Why I have a hard time with this, I don't know. If I can't do it right, I shouldn't offer it. Right there. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Score is 3-2. How many hits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 hits for the Braves. One of these days, see, I always forget something. I just don't know why it was this. 1, 2, I always forget something. 3, only 4 hits for the Reds. And they are winning this ball game. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to slide this over a wee little bit. Less important. Let's make me nice and little. That'll do. Alrighty. Okay. That being that, alright, we're set. Let's go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Warren Spahn, after the radio timeout, did they have those, is set to go. He will face Wally Post, Roy McMillan, and we'll see if they're going to pinch hit for Brooks Lawrence or not. We shall see. Alrighty, here we go. Warren Spahn set to go. Bottom of the 7th inning. Post 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Spahn with the pitch. 2-4, and that's a long fly ball by Wally Post. That one is going. It is gone. Home run. Cincinnati 4-2. They smell blood. Bottom of the order. Spahn is going to stay in. Fred Haney, why take him out against 8 and whatever they're going to have for the number 9? Spahn is set, facing Roy McMillan, who's 0 for 2, grounded to second both times. The pitch, 4-6, pops it up to shortstop Johnny Logan, smacks his mitt, lets gravity do the rest for out number 1. And they're going to leave Brooks Lawrence in the game. No reason to take him out at this point. He's pitching a very good game. Even though he's given up 8 hits and given up a couple of walks. Only 2 runs. Warren Spahn is set. Struck out Lawrence twice. 3-9, and that's going to be a ground ball hit. Chubler hit down the first base line. Able to be retrieved by Torre, and he tags Lawrence going to first for out number 3. Another run plated by the Reds. 4-2 is your score. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Again, this game not sponsored, but brought to you by strat-o-matic, the maker of this fine game and others. Football, baseball, basketball, hockey, board games, PC as well. And they have some online offerings for football, baseball. They also have a baseball card reader. Check them out if you're interested in any of this stuff. Go to www.strat-o-matic.com. That's www.strat-o-matic.com. Brooks Lawrence in to start the 8th inning. And he's facing Hank Aaron, who has singled twice, drove in a run. Wes Covington is 1 for 3, and Frank Torrey 0 for 3. Let's see how this goes for Lawrence. It's not heavy for going into too many outings. He's got a 7 back there, but like I said, I mean, it's going well. There's no reason to take him out at this point. They don't have anybody quality to replace him with, I'm going to say. Hank Aaron, aforementioned 2 for 3, 1-7 the pitch, and he works a walk off Brooks Lawrence. Another 2-run inning would tie it for the Braves. Wes Covington comes up to the plate. Aaron, no threat to steal. He's good on the base paths. Covington is set. Lawrence pitching to the 1 for 3 left fielder. 4-5, fat split for the homer. It's a long fly ball for Covington. It is going, gone. 2-run shot, ties it up. Thank you, Al. I know you're thinking of me right now. Trying to will this game into extra innings. I know you are. Our Red Sox fan, everybody, let's hear it for him. Oh, man. Check out all the channels in our wonderful community. ID Jester, Tabletop Baseball Plus, Tenacious Earl, gonna forget them all, Bleacher Bums Gaming, Cleveland Baseball Fan, CLE Baseball Fan 879. There are so many. They're fantastic. Philip Reynolds, Spirit Praise Network, all kinds of fantastic channels. Rob, exclamation point, Rob Kinsler. Check them all out, guys. They're fantastic guys, fantastic people. Here we go. Brooks Lawrence shrugs it off, and he's going to try to get through the 8th. Frank Torrey comes up. He's 0 for 3. Flew to center his last time up. Lawrence with the pitch. 2-10, and that's going to be a ground ball hit to first right at George Crowe. Crowe is able to beat Torrey to first for out number 1. A little pleasantries exchanged between the two. Like it was really going to be a foot race between those two guys. But that's all right. Everybody knows each other in this league, and most of them get along. Johnny Logan, shortstop, set to go. Brooks Lawrence with the pitch. 5. 10. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Gus Bell is there. Gets underneath it, smacks his mitt, makes the catch, relays the ball back in. Out number 2. And Del Crandall, catcher, comes up. Tie ball game here. Recent development in the top of the 8th. Remind me to do the thing over there before we go on. Lawrence is set to pitch. 0 for 3. Crandall 3-9, and it's a long fly ball. This one is back. It is going, gone, and the Braves take the lead for the first time in this game, 5-4. And I didn't do the Reds. Yeah, I always remember all this stuff. 5-4 is your score. Brooks Lawrence is going to be called out of the ball game. Even with the pitcher spot coming up, he's going to be called out of the ball game. He's done. He's had it. And while we're doing that, let's do the last inning for the Reds. They had one. So that's 4. Hit number 5. This inning for the Braves, they scored 3 so far. Yeah, I know the dangers of that, but you know what? We want to put it up there since we're going to take a break to substitute the pitcher here. 5 on 1, 2 hits to make that 10. And we'll move that over, and there is your score as of right now with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Yeah, Brooks Lawrence is going to come out of this game. Bertie Tebbets really just, no, he's had enough. God, who do you turn it over to? Because it's so, Joe Nuxhall, a starter. I think they're going to call him in relief. I really do. They're going to go with Joe Nuxhall on this one. And hope for the best. Not pray for rain. That's the Braves' domain. Joe Nuxhall. And he is going to face, with 2 outs, Warren Spahn. 5-4 is your score here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Top of the 8th inning, I'm sorry. Let's put this back over here so we remember that. Nuxhall goes right there. Got it. Here we go. 2 outs. Warren Spahn going to stay in the game. Pitching very well. 5-7. That's going to be a hard ground ball to second base. Johnny Temple is there, and he scoops it up, fires it on over to George Crowe for out number 3. 3 runs plated by the Braves. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and your score is 5-4 Milwaukee. Warren Spahn's going to stay on, perhaps to see this through. We'll see how the inning goes. Fred Haney doesn't really have anybody up in the bullpen yet. No, he's making a call. He's getting a couple of guys ready. I don't think he has any plans to move Spahn off the mound, but I think he's just preparing. Johnny Temple, back to the top of the order. It's going to be Johnny Temple, Don Hoke, Frank Robinson here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Warren Spahn is set. He's gotten Temple to record an out 3 times in a row. Just now starting his 4th time through the Reds lineup. I mean, pitching very well. He's given up 3 walks, so only the 8 base runners. Spahn is set. Here's the pitch to Johnny Temple. 4-9. Grounder hit hard to second base. Red Shane Dean takes the 2-hopper and fires it on over to Frank Torrey for out number 1. That's going to bring us to Don Hoke, third baseman. He has walked twice, scored a run, flew to center. Most recently, Spahn is set and gets the signs in from Del Crandall. Here comes the pitch. 4-7. That's going to be a hard ground ball. Hits Shane Dean at second, and he is able to glove that ball. Fires it on over to Torrey for out number 2. And if they've got to rely on the defensive Red Shane Dean for the rest of the game, I think they'd be happy to do it. Frank Robinson now. 2 for 3 with a 2-run shot that gave the Reds the early lead. Struck out most recently Spahn. With the pitch, 4-9 hard grounder hit to Shane Dean, and Shane Dean gets it to Torrey, and that's out number 3. Red Shane Dean hauling the mail for the 8th inning defensively for the Braves. We go to the top of the 9th. And Fred Haney's team has 1-run lead. Hoping to expand upon it, Joe Nuxhall is going to come out and pitch the ninth, start the ninth at the very least. He'll face top of the order Bill Bruton, Red Shane Dean, and Eddie Matthews. Let's see how this plays out. Bruton is set. He is 1 for 4 with a double and scored a run. Here's the pitch, 6-6, fly ball to center field. Settling underneath this one is Gus Bell. Slips in and makes the catch for out number 1. Red Shane Dean comes to the plate. The defensive wonder. Here comes Nuxhall pitching to Shane Dean, who is 2 for 4 on the game. Scored a run, 1-7. Pops it up on the left side of the infield. Don Hope gets underneath that and makes the catch for out number 2. Eddie Matthews with a chance to get some insurance runs going for the Braves. Nuxhall with a pitch. 5-7, hard grounder, hit to second base. Temple is there, and he fields it, gets it over to Crow for out number 3. And the score will stand at 5-4 as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Let's put it in there. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. 5-4 is your score here at Crosley Field. And the Reds, ladies and gentlemen, are out of time. Warren Spahn is coming in. He's going to start the inning. He's going to face George Crow, Gus Bell, Ed Bailey, plus or minus substitutions. Warren Spahn, the Spahn guy. George Crow, first baseman, is going to stay in this game. He's going to face Spahn. He's 1 for 3 with a solo shot back in the 6th inning to give the Reds the lead that they relinquished in the top of the 8th. Spahn is set. Here comes the pitch. 1-6, strikes him out. Strikeout number 7 for the game. That is out number 1. 2 more. That's all they need. Gus Bell is set to go. Center fielder, 1 for 3, singled back in the first. Flown to center most recently. Spahn gets the signs in from Crandall. Here comes the pitch. 1-7, just missed stuff. Pops it up on the right side of the infield. Looked like he took a Herculean cut at that thing. Torrey gets underneath it, moves in and makes easy work of the pop-up. I mean, Bell was going for the fences on that one. Almost looked like he might have pulled something. Ed Bailey, we might see a pinch hitter here for the Reds. Let's see what the Reds have in store on the bench for the catcher. You don't want to bring him in. He can come in afterwards unless he's all they've got. Oh, well, we could go with Alex Gramas. Pinch hit for the catcher. Let's do that. Alex Gramas. Pinch hit, and he is a 13D. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Final at bat. Alex Gramas pinch hitting, standing in for Ed Bailey. Spahn is set. Here comes the windup. The pitch, 6-4. It has popped up on the right side of the infield. Frank Torrey drifts underneath it, calls off Spahn, and Crandall makes the catch, out number 3, and that's the game. Game is over. Why do I have such good baseball games on my channel? I don't know. It's like baseball likes me or something. Ah, man, it was fun. And thank you guys for watching it. Thank you for watching. It's so cool, man, being able to do this. It really is. You're going to go there. That's it. Doink, doink. Put a couple things away, and we'll do us some stats. Wow. Warren Spahn retired the last 8 batters after that home run that tied it up. He buttoned her down. He said, no more. You shall not. Copyright strike me. You shall not run or pass. The other choice is Bob Buell for a starting pitcher, but I was like, nah, I don't think I've ever played a game with Warren Spahn, so we're going to do Warren. No, I have. 1960 NL replay that I was doing 5 or 6 years ago, so I'm sure I've done some games with Spahn, but yeah, it just kind of tickled the old fancy this evening. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Jelly bean, know what I mean? Know what I mean? Alrighty, so let us. There's your final score. Let's zoom on down here and do us some stats, as we are apt to do because we likes our stats. Oh, that worked. Cool. Let's zero out our pitchers first. Spahn did everything over here. Well, let's see. Nux Hall went 1 1/3. 1.1. And allowed nothing. Spahn gave up 3 homers. Nope. Lawrence gave up 2, because that's who I'm doing is Lawrence, not Spahn. So he gave up the 10 hits. He gave up the 5 runs. They were all earned. He went 7 2/3. Strikeouts and walks. He struck out 6. And walks were 1. 2 walks. That's not a horrible line. 7.2. Okay, and Warren Spahn went the distance. Wire to wire. Win, complete game. Loss goes to Lawrence. Does it? 8th inning. He was the pitcher of record. Gave up all of those right there. So yeah, it goes to Lawrence. Okay. So Spahn gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs. He gave up 3 homers. He struck out 7, so he walked 1, 2, 3. He walked 3. Not a bad line there. Not a bad line. Okay. Let's count them all out. We have Bruton is 1 of 5. Run, double, struck out twice. Shane Dean is 2 for 5, scored a run. Eddie Matthews is 1 of 4, run batted in and a walk. Hank Aaron is 2 for 3, scored a run, batted 1 in, a walk. Covington 2 for 4 with a run, 2 runs batted in, homer. 0 for 4 Frank Torre. Johnny Logan 1 for 4. Del Crandall, that was the shot. 1 for 4. Run batted in, homer. And Warren Spahn 0 for 4. K, what you need? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits, which would be correct. 5, 10, cleanly fielded game. 10 hits right there. 2 homers. We have homer. Runs scored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ks and 2 walks. 6 Ks. We're missing a K. There's 2 there. K right there. Got it. Okay. So there are your lines for the Milwaukee Braves. Let's check out the Cincinnati Reds. Put it right there's. We have Johnny Temple 0 for 4. Strikeout. Don Hoke 0 for 2. Scored a run. Walked twice. Frank Robinson 2 for 4. Scored a run. 2 runs batted in, homer, and a strikeout. George Crowe is 1 for 4. Scored a run, had 1 batted in, home run, strikeout twice. 1 for 4 Gus Bell. 0 for 2 Ed Bailey with a walk, and 0 for 1 Alex Gramas. 1 for 3 Wally Post. Run, batted in, home run. 0 for 3 Roy McMillan, and 0 for 3 Brooks Lawrence. Struck out twice, so that's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, and that would be correct. And Warren Spahn is showing 5 hits allowed right there. Homers 1, 2, 3, that would be good. 1, 2, 3, 4 runs scored is correct. Dum de dum de dum de dum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3. 7 and 3. We're missing 1 here as well. We sure are right there, Wally Post. Alrighty. And there are your final lines for the Cincinnati Reds, 1957 variety here. And there is your final lines for the Milwaukee Braves once again. And your final score there, 5-4. And that is the ball game. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I truly, greatly appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware, reporting from Strat-o-matic Central. Guys, thank you very much for watching the game, and keep on rolling.